Hello, welcome to the swear word. Hey, this is the first episode of 2024. Thank you so much for being here. I'm your host, Brandon Swear, and this show is made by the Chilihead community for the Chilihead community. Regardless of your spice tolerance, this is the place for you. Hey, coming up tonight, we have our special guest, Bronze Dension, in. He's going to be joining us tonight for the guest segment. And then we also have the Sauce Gauntlet coming back. And, love to see everyone in the chat engaging on that. So, hey, if this is your first time checking out the show, glad to have you here. We go live every Tuesday night at 8 Central. So, hey, if you're looking for everything from the world of hot, this is the place for you. All right, show number 9 starts now. All right. Hey, glad for having everyone here. We got a great show scheduled for y'all tonight. We have hot or not on some Cajun sauces. We have the, let's see here, the Cerberus as well as the Hydra. So can't wait to crack into those in a little bit. Also, like I said, we have Bronze ready to go for our guest interview. And we're going to be getting to learn a little bit more about, the sauce review life and much more to come with that, as well as bringing back the Sauce Gauntlet. So as I had mentioned before, this is a live show. So jump on in the comments. You play along as well in the Sauce Gauntlet. Hey, if we need a tiebreaker, you're the tiebreaker, all right? So let's figure this one out. So let's go with, hey, first of all, let's not forget, if you like what we're doing here, please like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. It helps us get in front of the right people. It helps this channel grow, and it also acts as, a report card to kind of let me know how I'm doing. All right, that's it. Let's jump into hot or not. All right. So first up on tonight's list, let's start off with Cerberus from cajohns. That'll be, here's a good shot of the label. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's get this one opened up. So if you're just checking us out and, maybe you're just now tuning in, we're just now starting the hot or not segment. We got cajohns Cerberus and cajohns Hydra we're going to be reviewing here tonight and giving them our swear word rating. And once again, we do not do a 1 to 10 scale here. We do a 1 to 5 swear word rating, and that is based out of 5 categories. Those categories are burn, aroma, flavor, versatility, and heat. So first up, we're going to try out Cerberus. Beautiful color here. You kind of got a little bit of seeds showing in the sauce. Nice consistency. Let's see here. It's got a nice descriptor, so let's go ahead and read that. Cerberus, the Hound of Hades, a quite proper name for this sauce, spawned in the underworld. A combination of Trinidad Maruga, Reaper, 7-Pot Primo, thus the three-headed monster will devour your taste buds. A worthy addition to your now legendary monster line of sauces created for the discerning chili head who seeks the hottest, most flavorful creations available. All right, hey. So ingredients on this, we have vinegar, 7-Pot Primo, 7-Pot Dougala, Carolina Reaper, garlic pepper, sugar, salt, Carolina Reaper powder. So should be a hot one. Let's get that a good shake. All right, aroma already. You open the bottle and you get that very pepper forward smell. So good on them. Nice pour. All right, set that back over here. Consistency is on the thinner side, which is good. If you're into thinner sauces, this is definitely a good one for you. I can already tell you that this is going to be up there in heat, so let's check it out. Yeah, that's definitely a great pepper taste right off the start. You also do taste a lot of that vinegar as well. It's not overpowering by any stretch, but when you're working with something that's basically just vinegars and peppers, of course, you're going to taste the only other thing that's really in there. There is a touch of sweetness. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it must be the sugar in that. You know, you get some of the natural sweetness flavor profile from the peppers, but the sweetness that I was tasting wasn't quite that. So the sugar kind of lines up with what I would expect. All right. Heat on this one. I would definitely say on this sauce here, it is not going to be quite so entry friendly. This is going to be more geared towards someone that's in the game, likes the spicy side of life. You know, for me, I would say this is, you know, on the hotter end of the scale, probably like mid to hot in my range. Yeah, definitely seems to be a very versatile sauce from what I can taste, just simply based on such a limited ingredient profile, right? You're only adding peppers and heat to your dish. The only thing I guess you would really have to worry about is if you use too much, then you're going to taste a lot of the peppers. So let me go ahead and write down heat score on that. Let's go here. All right. Flavor. Like I said, if you enjoy peppers on this, if you enjoy peppers and the taste of these peppers in general, you're going to like this sauce. If you're not a, pepper forward type of person, this sauce is going to kind of bum you out. It does have little bits of the pepper in there, which is nice. I like that. But if maybe that's not something that you're interested in getting, just, beware on that. So flavor, let's go ahead and jot this down. Okay. Aroma, once again, very pepper forward. It's pretty much the only smell that you get out of this sauce. Let me get another whiff. The sauce also had, so there's some sauces that do smell different on the spoon than they do in the bottle. The kind of difference between the focal point of where the aroma is coming out of. But this sauce smells the same. It just lets you know that there's, peppers present. So, hey, overall aroma, I would say it's not bad. It's not something that's just going to, make you want to go run to get it, over and over again if that's not what you're interested in, pepper smell. Versatility on this, like I said before, I think it's a pretty versatile sauce. I think it does have its limitations just due to the audience that would be potentially buying it. So once again, this would be more geared towards someone that is going after, ramping up their spice on their dish. So we'll go here. Burn on this one, it surprisingly wasn't as hot and or lingering as I was wanting and or expecting. The rest of this line that Cajohns does, that Cerberus is a part of, is actually seems to be, I think this one might be the one that doesn't burn quite as long from just my own prior recall. But still respectable burn. Don't get me wrong. Mostly focused in the back of the throat and like back half of the mouth more so. Not really anything on the tongue or any of that. It didn't really go down to the chest like like that. I like that deep chest burn typically. So overall, we'll put this here. Okay. And all right, so let's go on over to Hydra. So first of all, let's read the side of this here. It says 7-Pot Primo has been around since 2005, rather obscure for quite a while. It packs an almost 1.5 million SHU rating, while other chilies have grabbed the limelight as the world's hottest. This chili has flourished in the backwoods and the swamps around Lafayette, Louisiana. There is a lot of which came first controversy surrounding this pod, but we offer this straightforward sauce for your review. The only chili contained in this sauce is 7-Pot Primo. All right, so let's check out those ingredients. Distilled vinegar, 7-Pot Primo mash. We got water, garlic powder, and then scorpion pepper powder, puree, cane sugar, or pure cane sugar, sorry, salt, xanthan gum, lemon extract. Let's take a look at the Hydra. So once again, great color on this sauce. On the thinner side, which is, good. Let's take a smell. It's got a great 7-Pot aroma going on here. Touch on the from an aroma standpoint, I would say this one smells actually better than Cerberus did. Let's get a good pour here. Big old healthy pour. All right. Wow. Flavor is phenomenal. So much smoother too. So if you're looking for a pepper forward, but you didn't maybe like bits and whatnot in your sauce, but you just wanted a nice pepper forward punch, definitely Hydra is where it's at on that. Overall burn on this, I would actually say that the Hydra sauce is hotter than the Cerberus sauce. So 1 to 3, when you're solely focusing on one pepper, you're really letting that pepper speak. So kudos there, cajohns, on that. Overall, I feel like this has slightly better versatility as far as what you can do with it. A lot of that has to do with removing the solid parts and letting that sauce just be just simply that, a sauce, and not having something else come into your dish or whatever you're trying to spice up. So great job there. The aroma, as I mentioned before, I definitely like that a bit more, but still very pepper forward. Let me get some jotted notes down here. So with Cerberus being what I would say like a medium to hot range, this one I would say is definitely teetering on that hot range and not so much on that medium range. So you're talking just on the hot end entirely. So let's go with, okay, flavor. That was this. Okay. So, versatility, we just talked about that. I think it lends itself to a lot more just because of not having the solid parts in there. And, hey, if you've tried either one of these sauces, let me know in the comments what you thought between the two. Does one stand out more so to you than the other? Because, I definitely think Hydra is a clear winner between these two. But want to hear what y'all have to say. All right. So, burn definitely lingers more on this one. It's even got my nose kind of snuffling. There we go. No, the burn is more consolidated in the throat as well. However, with this one, you're getting a nice little touch in the chest, right? Nothing crazy. It's not going to completely destroy you, but it's definitely going to let you know it's there, and it's definitely going to let you know that it's ready for action. So, liking the burn on this one. Let's go with here. All right. Well, hey, I'll get these uploaded and ready to go. We do have some fun new ways to get this swear word rating on Hot or Not uploaded and ready for everyone to view at end of show or in the show. More to come on that. So if you want to see the overall view on this, I will have it uploaded to Instagram tomorrow, following with both of these sauces in there. We are also going to break down the Hot or Not segments into smaller seasons, so that way more sauces can have a chance to, be in the top of the rankings, at which point, a little bit of a teaser, we're going to have an overall sauce war, if you will, between each season's top sauces. And we'll review those and see who takes home the crown, right? So that's that's been Hot or Not. I think that was that was a good one right there. Definitely would check out cajohns Hydra if you're looking for something that's a bit more pepper forward and versatile. Yeah. Hey, let's go ahead and bring out our guest. Hey, Bronze. How's it going?
Brandon, what's going on? I swear I'm so excited to be on the show. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Hey, well, I'm glad to have you here. I've seen quite a few of your videos. I've seen your reviews. I definitely like what you're doing. I knew that it was destined to happen. So glad to have you
Nice.
here. Well, hey, first of all, I mean, as far as these sauces, I just want to know what your thoughts are. Have you tried both Hydra and Cerberus?
No, I haven't. I actually haven't tried any of Cajun slices, sauces.
Okay.
I haven't tried any of them, and it's kind of shocking to me that there's still sauces out there that I haven't heard of or I haven't tried. But
Yeah.
I love the in-depth review that you do. The Hydra is Hydra with an A.
Yeah. Yeah. Hydra.
That one that sounds like my kind of sauce right there.
Oh yeah, no, it's phenomenal. I have had both of these in the past. Typically, whenever Zest Fest comes to town, I go do up and grab up a whole bunch of Cajun sauces from the booth and quite a few others. But Hydra's always one that I keep on hand. It's just it does me right. I don't know. I can't say it any other way than that. It's just something that's I'll keep around. But
I have sauces like that myself.
nice. Yeah. No, it's you've actually reviewed quite a few once again, to your point, sauce makers that I haven't heard of, or maybe I've heard of in passing, but haven't ever really looked in depth on. So definitely interested to pick your brain on some of these other sauce companies that are out there. But yeah, no, I guess first of all, what kind of got you into? We'll do a two-parter. What got you into liking spicy foods, and then from there we'll dovetail into, what brought you into the sauce review game.
For what got me into liking hot stuff was honestly my granddad always put, I think it was like Louisiana, the Louisiana hot sauce on like mustard greens, collard greens,
Oh
and
yeah.
I kind of started there. But then in high school, I found hot wings, like buffalo wings, and that's really the hook that got me into hot sauce. It's I started, mild and then continued to go up. And next thing I know, I have a bottle in my fridge. It really started out pretty slow. It really wasn't until the end of last year that I realized how much I loved hot sauce.
Very
Um,
nice.
and now it's like an obsession.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're at it. You're cranking out some reviews. It seems like what every day almost, if not every day. So
Yeah,
kudos there. I mean, that's a lot of seat time. That's a lot of editing time and everything. So definitely,
for sure.
definitely cool to see you cranking it out on that end. So yeah, no, I guess off of that, what sauce? We'll do it this way. What sauce has stood up to you probably the most out of 2023 on a quick review, glance
Mhm.
back? We'll put it that way. And then what sauce has always spoke to you?
It's really hard. I say that it depends on the my mood when I'm eating. Which sauce is the best. But honestly, one of my and this isn't something that I'm paid by. It's not a client or anything. But Corbett Foods Red Flag, that sauce, I go through bottles of that stuff.
Okay.
And then after that, I've only had one bottle of it, but the Hook and Arrow, what is it? It's the garlic and I can't remember, garlic and habanero.
Okay.
That sauce, and both of those are like a red sauce. They're savory. I tend to go more for a savory sauce.
Very nice.
But those sauces is I just can just pour the bottle out in one meal.
Oh yeah. No, there's a handful of sauces that I feel that same way about that.
Hmm.
It's they have the shortest shelf life ever around me, but I always have to try my hardest to. There's certain sauces that I'm like, all right, I can only just tilt the bottle once or twice, and then I got to seal it, put it up. I'll grab another bottle of
Yeah.
something else, and we'll be fine. That way, it just kind of parcel it out. But otherwise, yeah, I just dump it all out in one dish.
Hmm. Yeah, the hook and arrow you have on the screen there.
Yep.
It's the harder version is the one that I like. Yeah, the cayenne garlic, and there's one that's like I think it's three peppers out of five, and I finished that off in like a day, 2 days. I had to make myself pause. I was like, "You're gonna use it all,"
Yep.
but that sauce is amazing. But there's so many. I could sit here and name sauces all night. Like
Yeah.
that I would call my favorite. It's so difficult.
Oh, well, yeah, it was kind of a little
Have you
bit of a
had this?
loaded question because it's so hard to pick out, but at the
Yeah,
same time, I had to ask, right? So,
absolutely.
no, I actually don't. Just I was taking a look at it, got it on the screen over here with my producer. Has it pulled up? Let's
Yeah,
see. Yeah, no, I actually don't think I have. It sounds tasty. Is that
yeah. It's
cayenne and habanero?
definitely. Yeah,
Very nice. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Oh, no, that looks really good.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's an excellent sauce. Get them to send you some sauce. They're great guys that run the company. So
very cool. Well, so to to go off of that, I know that you had mentioned or you had uploaded some content showing that you were out at some different festivals and or um, well, just festivals. We'll go with that, right? That you were at hot sauce gatherings. What was that like for you? And I guess share with us a little bit about your experience as you're going around there.
It's it's a completely new world to me, and at this point, it started honestly in October. I went to the All Things Chili Fest at the Sweetwater Brewery here in Atlanta, and he asked me to come be a judge and to do some other things with the festival, create some content, and that like the bug bit at that point. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. And then I went to the Tennessee Hot Sauce Expo. I met a bunch of people. I mean, that's the biggest part is
Yep.
meeting the people behind the sauces and walking around and seeing the people that you've tried their sauces, you've done videos, and now you're meeting them in person. So
Yep.
yeah, this year, 2024, I plan to do a lot more festivals and events and things like that. And in fact, I got one on the 19th. It's a tasting party for Shelby Spice, and I can't wait to go there.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun on that tasting party too. So, no, it looks like we have some questions coming in, but real quick, if you're just now catching this, we just started the guest interview. We got Bronze here with us, and we have, looks like here, we got, does Bronze have a pod preference for sauces? So that's the question for you.
No, it's tough. Scorpion, habanero, ghost, reaper, seven pot. I love them all. Honestly, I don't have one that I'm like, what's the habanero bros? They're only about the habaneros.
Yep.
That's not me. I love them all.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
have one particular one that I go to.
Let's see. We got another question here.
I don't know about
this
you,
is
but I'm scared.
this is what is your favorite sauce you've ever had? I think we kind of touched on this one, but we'll get this one answered again to your best
Okay.
of your ability.
I'd probably say, I'd be sad if I didn't mention Doc's Fusion Fuel. I don't know if you've had that, but
I've seen it.
is it is a fantastic sauce. It's not that hot. I mean, it's probably maybe a medium,
Okay.
but and it has almost a barbecue flavor. It's not quite like a barbecue sauce, but it's got kind of reminiscent of a smoky barbecue. That's it, and it's all about Back to the Future. So the
Yeah.
branding is crazy. I just love it. So. Uh, that's probably the all time favorite at the moment. And Robert, the guy who owns it, it keeps me supplied with sauce all the time. So
Hey,
I'm lucky in that aspect.
that's always a great place to be. Oh,
Yes.
looks like we have one more question currently. Let's see. What's your favorite heat level on a sauce? Jacob Deathridge is asking.
When I started back at the beginning of the year, I was very mild. My heat tolerance was so low, and I kind of wanted to be like the everyman, the average person, and over time, as it does, it has is creeped up. So now I'm like, I really want something that's hot. That I'm gonna have to pause. I'm putting it on, but I'm gonna have to pause a minute just to let it radiate and feel the burn. That's where I'm at now. Is
Very
I
nice.
want. I still enjoy mild sauces, but it's definitely at least hot.
Okay, okay. Very nice. No, I mean there's nothing wrong with picking up on the spice level there and enjoying the ride as you go.
Yeah,
Actually, that's the most enjoyable part of it all.
yeah.
There's quite a few sauces that at one point they hit me in a different way, and it just kind of like warmed my heart, if you will. And now I look back at them and I'm like, yeah, they're still good and respectable, but they just don't
Yeah.
do anything for me anymore. So
Need more. I need
yeah,
more.
yep, absolutely. Okay, okay. Here we got another question here. Let's go. Let's go with Chili Dean says, here, there we go. Do you like doing challenges? If so, what's your favorite?
I don't like doing challenges. At this point, I've kind of shied away from challenges. Although Tabanero has sent me a challenge that I said that I would do, and it's in this little box back here that I'm like, oh. But they have a new sauce that's their dragon. What is it? The dragon's breath pepper,
Yep.
and it's supposedly wicked hot. So I'm a little nervous about doing it because I normally don't do challenges. I just like to eat the hot sauce.
All right, fair enough. So what I guess share with us a little bit about what that challenge is. What does that challenge entail?
So I think it has 4 bottles of sauce in it. One is like their regular hot sauce, and then it bumps it up. But once it gets to the dragon breath pepper, it's like 100 times hotter than what their previous hot sauce was. So the whole thing is that you try the first one, it's nothing. Try the second, try the third, and then the fourth one is like just absolute fire. So I don't
Okay.
know. So I will be doing that challenge, but I typically don't do challenges.
That sounds like at least that methodology sounds like some stuff that Vic does out at these festivals, right? He has
Yeah.
that side of pain at his booth. So no, shout out to him on that. I know he's always going hard whenever it's at Zest Fest and walk by. I see a whole bunch of people out in front of him, and he's doing his thing. He's in the groove. So
Yeah.
yeah, the speaking of Zest Fest, with that coming up in I can't even remember now. I think it's end of May, if I remember correctly. It's like 24th to 26th. Um, I know you're somewhat close, but not super close. Is that something that you're thinking about going to, or is that a bit far out of the proximity of where you would be wanting to travel at this moment?
Where is that?
That's going to be this year. It's going to be hosted in Fort Worth, Texas, right here in my backyard. So that's why I was wondering if that's something that you're going to be showing up at.
I don't have plans to do it at this point.
Okay, fair enough.
I do plan to go to the National Fiery Foods and Barbecue Expo or convention, and I think that's in March. Are you planning to go to that? That's in New Mexico.
That is something that's up in the air right now. I don't know if that's going to be something I'll be able to do at the moment. Just, you know, fun family stuff that, otherwise it would happen. But at the moment, it's not necessarily slated. At this point, it's kind of like what's local, what's close. So I've entertained the idea of traveling down to some of the Houston events that they have, but even that is a bit of a trek with 3 kids. So
Yeah. I who knows? Maybe I go to the Zest Fest too.
hey, well, if you do,
Maybe I can be
I'll be there. So we'll definitely have to link up if that's the case.
absolutely.
Yeah. So as far as we briefly talked about how. Oh goodness, there we go. Headset went out for a second. No, we briefly talked about your overall spice tolerance and building things up. As far as your overall usage, do you see yourself using a lot more sauces than you did before, like say a year ago, or are you still
Yes.
using about the same amount on your food?
No, no, it has increased dramatically. I eat hot sauce on breakfast. I eat it on lunch and eat it on dinner, and then I'm doing videos in between. So
Very
it's
nice.
it's amazing. But yeah, it is definitely increased. Before,
Okay.
I might have it on a meal a couple times a week, something like that. But now it's at least 3 times a day.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Hey, in the challenge scene, do you ever get approached on trying out and testing out some of these challenges?
No, thankfully, I say it. I'm like, no, no, I haven't. No, no one's like reached out and was like, hey, try this challenge. Other than the habanero, no one has, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. Hey, the
But
as far as the overall structure that you have going on with your with the videos that you're cranking out, do you have a typical format that you're trying to do? Are you trying to crank out something every single day? Is that your overall goal? Or are you just trying to stay like, is there a habitual routine of whenever people can catch your newest, most recent post?
yeah, I'm trying to crank out something every single day, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One is for reach. Trying to reach more people, make sure I'm getting that out there. But the bigger piece is that I have so much sauce that people have sent to me for review videos. I need to constantly be doing them. I'm actually always behind. There's always another box that I need to open. I need to try. I need to try all these sauces behind me. So it's a little overwhelming at times, but yeah, I definitely try to crank out a video every day of
Okay.
some sort. Either a mail call where I'm opening a box and a tasting video. So
Very nice. Yeah, no, I started to notice there was a bit of a pattern there, so I just thought I would ask. Obviously,
yeah.
uh, it also lets anyone that's listening to either the playback or watching now get a good idea of when they can catch your most latest updates. So, yeah. Hey, once again, I do see we have some new people jumping in the chat, and if you're just now joining in, we're speaking to Bronze, the man himself, right now, the sauce review expert over here, and tonight's guest. Well, as far as that's concerned, let's take a look at the Sauce Gauntlet, shall we?
Let's take a look.
All right. All right. Welcome back. Hey, once again, if you're just now tuning in, you can catch the replay of the Hot or Not. You can catch the replay of the guest interview with Bronze. Right now, we are diving in on the Sauce Gauntlet. Back tonight. And hey, we are going to put head-to-head some sauces and see who's crowned winner of this overall bracket. And if maybe there's a sauce out here that Bronze hasn't tried, we're gonna let the audience also weigh in a little bit to help point him in the direction that he might feel comfortable going with. All right, how's that sound to you, Bronze?
That sounds excellent to me.
All right, cool. So first up, we will take a look at. Let's get this Sauce Gauntlet zoomed in there. There we go. All right. First up, we have Charmin. I can't see quite from here, but and then we have Death by Chocolate Primo Tally from Harvest 912. Which sauce are you moving forward? And have you had either of these sauces?
I haven't had either one of these sauces, but the Charmin, I would say, uh, Sean with Hot or Not, he had the Charmin in his top five from 2023.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I haven't tasted either one, so I can't say personally, but you figure if someone has it in their top five, and I don't know if he's had the other one. What's the second sauce?
Death by Chocolate Primo Tally. No, the bottom sauce, the Death by Chocolate Primo Tally, did just recently, become something that you could order from Harvest
Okay.
912. So I know it's not wildly tried at this point, but they're doing great things over there at Harvest 912, so I definitely wanted to keep them in this here bracket. Plus, chocolate primotali is a very hot and delicious pepper.
Have you tried both of these?
I have tried the Charmin, but I have not tried the Death by Chocolate primotali. At the time that I was going to order it, they were out, and then I haven't gone back yet to go get one. So,
All right. Well, them being out could be a good sign.
yeah,
If
yeah.
they ran out.
But
Hard to
no,
say.
do you want to defer to the audience on this one, or do you want to move Charmin forward?
Let's see what the audience says.
All right. We need some participation from the chat here to figure out which one's going to roll forward.
Ooh, Death by Chocolate.
Yeah, look at that. We got
Another one?
Yep. Looks like we got quite a few. Looks like
Charmin.
yep, looks like we got a nice little battle going on here. All right.
Amazing.
All right. Chocolate Primo
Okay.
one or Chocolate Primotali one. Yep.
That's
Let's
excellent.
move that one forward.
Presentation.
There we go. All right. Well, let's take a look at sauces that are up next.
All right.
All right. So let's get this zoomed in. I probably should have kept this. Actually, I have it on my phone. What am I doing? I can pull these up, and then I won't even have to like strain to look at the screen. So bear with me. If you can already see them on there, we'll go ahead and let you just start to make your choices. But
I can't make out exactly what they are.
all right, this is Torchbearer Sauces, the Rapture, and Clark and Hopkins, Nagaland. Now, I have had Nagaland, and it is phenomenal. It's a very unique taste. I love it. It's got that more of a curry style hot sauce. The Rapture, I haven't had this one in particular. I've had some other sauces from Torchbearer sauces, but not Rapture.
It's amazing. I haven't had either one of these.
All right, fair enough. Well, I know what my vote would be, just simply because I've tried one and not the other. But we'll let the audience also chime in again on this one. Let's see what they say. Let's see. One for Rapture.
Okay.
And let's see here. Two for Rapture. All right. Looks like Rapture's moving.
They said it tasted like a challenge.
Oh, okay. Very nice. All right. All right. Sorry, Clark and Hopkins. You didn't move forward this time. Let's go on to the next one. So this sauce here, Karma Sauces Carnival, phenomenal sauce. And then High Desert Sauce Company's Extra Hot, Hotter Adobo.
Okay. I've had both of these brands, but I haven't had those particular sauces. And these are two excellent companies, in my opinion, as far as the sauces that I have tasted. Jeez, it's a really hard pick.
Yeah.
I kind of go with the Karma.
Okay. All right. Karma it is. Let's move it forward. Carnival
Have you tried those?
Yes, Carnival is a phenomenal sauce. I think the first time I got it was 2017, 2018, something like that. Yeah, no, it was pretty dang good, and it's been something that I keep in rotation whenever I start to dwindle down on my hot sauce. All right, let's see.
What we got?
All right, so here's Volcanic Peppers, Io Thor's Hammer, and Pex Peppers, Wild Berry Whoop.
It's amazing. I haven't had either one of these.
I've had well, so I've had the Thor's hammer.
Okay.
I
Is
don't
that the
know if
top
this
one or the
wild
bottom one?
berry is the same as what their wild berry formula was before. I know they had some kind of a berry 7 pot primo prior, like before this new label change and everything. I don't know if it's quite the same, but if it is, then I have had both.
Okay. I, I I think you have to pick or go to the audience.
All right, let's let the audience chime in on this one here. I mean, I know where I'm going.
Okay.
If I had my choice, I'd say Thor's hammer, but let's see
Let's
what
see.
the audience thinks.
Maybe to be a tie.
Yeah, maybe it will be, and then we'll really have to get into it on that one.
Got to vote for Pex.
Okay, we got to vote for Pex. All right, so one in on that. All right, let's take a look at the next two.
All right.
We got Valentinus and we got
Okay.
Sam Sauce on the charts. We got the Pina Donata.
Okay. Sam's house.
Okay, there we go. Phenomenal,
Nothing wrong with
phenomenal
Valentino.
line. He,
Definitely Sam's house.
yeah, he, he reigned through December for the hot
I
or
saw
not.
that.
So it,
That
it,
was excellent.
it was a lot of fun. Phenomenal sauces. Can't go wrong
Yeah.
with any of them. So, yeah, definitely a good choice there. All right, let's take a look at this next ones. We got Gator by Pucker Butt,
Okay.
and then we got Swampadelic by Primos Peppers.
Okay. I haven't had either one of these. Have you had these?
I've had both of these, and one in particular is always stocked in my house. The
Okay.
other one I've had one bottle of, and it's not a bad sauce. It's just not something I'm willing to shell out the.
Not for you.
Yeah.
Uh,
No wrong
one
answers
that,
here.
yes, let's see. Any votes?
Let's see what the chat also says on this.
The chat says Gators.
Oh, chat is saying Gator. Let's see.
Okay.
Gator.
2 for Gator.
Really? I take it that is not the sauce you would pick?
Hey,
Three for Gator.
3 for Gator. There we go. Look at that. Chat is taking off. All right. Well, do you wanna take a stab at this one, or do you want to let chat? Sounds
I
like the
think-
chat's leaning towards Gator. So,
I think we go with Gator.
all right.
So which one was it for you?
I guess the world may never know. Hey, you got to keep some mystery in it, right?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. So one of these sauces was one reviewed tonight. We got Cerberus. And
Okay.
then we also have Mikey V's, and I always butcher this, EAFO. I normally say EOFA, but it's EAFO.
I haven't had either one. I know Mikey V makes some great sauces. Cajohns obviously is excellent. You just tried this one though.
Yeah.
It the Mikey V sauce based on what your review was
All right.
tonight.
All right. Let's move Mikey V's forward.
All right.
All right. There we go. We got First Blood, and we got Cosmic Disco.
I think I got that Cosmic Disco behind me, and I have not tried it yet.
Oh, man.
The other
you're in
is
for a
what?
treat.
Hellfire?
Yep. Hellfire First Blood is also very good, but Cosmic Disco, you are in for a treat on that whenever you try that.
All right, let's move that one forward then. Unless Chad disagrees.
Let's see.
They say I can't.
Some guy named Chat.
Oh, chat saying that they can't choose between the two. All right, fair
Ooh.
enough. You know, that is a very hard choice. It's just one has quite a bit more flavor profile, and then the other one's more heat focused, which still has flavor, but just one has a bit more.
Couple votes for Cosmics.
Okay, we got some cosmics up in the chat. We're good. They're good with the choice. All right. So now let's go on
to try it.
let's go to the next round.
Okay, that's the end of the first round.
It's into the first round right there.
Now we're into the second round.
Nice.
Hey, if
Semifinals.
if you're just tuning in, we're now into the semifinals of the Sauce Gauntlet, and let's get into it. Quarterfinals. All right. So
All right.
Death by Chocolate Primo Tally or Rapture. I know both of these sauces you have not tried. Based on what the chat said, we'll get the chat to vote while we're thinking about this. But where are you leaning on this one?
I want to say that there were more votes for the Death by Chocolate than for the other one
Okay.
when we first voted. And obviously they weren't against each other at that point, but
Yeah.
I think that's where it's going to go.
Yeah. Let's see. What is the chat saying?
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet. Oh, okay. I think we might have a little bit of a stalemate at this moment. But you know what? I think I will side with you on that. I think Death by Chocolate Primo Tally. Like I said, I love what they're doing. They're working towards a great cause. We do have some action now. Let's see what the chat says. Rapture. Okay. We got one. Is that the only vote? Okay. So hey, we got Rapture being voted for. And another Rapture. All right. So do you want to side with the chat or do you want to go ahead and roll with?
Let's go with Chat.
Hold on. Now two Death by Chocolate.
Oh, now two Death by Chocolates just came in.
Come on.
It's tied. This it's turning into a true battle right here.
We're back where we started from.
Steven says Raptor, so that's a tiebreaker.
All right. So now it looks like Rapture got the tiebreaker.
Okay.
You have to put a time limit on this.
All right. So Rapture looks like it's moving forward based on the chat. All right.
Well done.
All right. So Carnival versus Pex Peppers. We got some Carnival versus what is that? Wild Berry, right?
I'm gonna go with Carnival.
Carnival. All right. No need there. Let's do that. All right. Next, we got Sam Sauce. And we got Gator.
Gator, and that's Pucker Butt. You said?
Yeah, that's Pucker Butt on that one. I know it's a little bit hard to see because they always put it at the bottom in the fine print, right? The very thin. They want you to read Gator. That's all.
Read Gator. It's tough. It's tough. I want to say, the chat was involved with the Gator, and there was like 3 votes for that. But I kind of pushed the Sam Sauce forward because it's
all right.
It's flavor and heat.
Yeah. All right. Let's move it forward then.
I don't want any haters,
Yeah, no, I mean there's no wrong answers.
No
Hey,
wrong
two voted for Sam. So this is a very Sam focused chat. They've been loving themselves some Sam sauce like I know I have. So let's go on to Cosmic Disco or Mikey V's EAFO.
You haven't had the EAFO? Is that correct? Or
I have sampled it once, and it was just a small amount. It was like the little, plastic spoons they give you. But I have not actually bought a bottle to try. So no, I have not fully given it my breakdown on sauce.
I'm going Cosmic.
Okay. Let's move that Cosmic forward.
Cosmic. Based on what you said and what the chat said, it seems like an incredible sauce. So,
all right. Down to the wire.
Final four.
Final four. All right, so we got Rapture versus Carnival. Let's get the chat rolling on that one while you're thinking this one through. It's also been very rainy and chilly here, so if you see me just sipping on this coffee, it's just because it's been nasty and muggy outside.
Go right on ahead.
All right, what is the chat looking like there, Jeff?
No votes. Might want to reset what one from what.
All right, so just so the chat's aware, we are looking at Rapture and Carnival.
Rapture and Carnival.
Let's see what the chat has on this one. The good thing between these sauces is they still have one more fight. So let's see.
Did it say cosmic?
Yeah, they're voting on the other side of the bracket.
Oh, they're voting for the other side right now. Okay. Well, I mean, we can go with the other side for right now if that's the case.
Okay, we got a Carnival vote.
Okay, we got one Carnival. So far, it sounds like it's gonna be potentially a Karma Sauce battle out at the end.
Yeah.
Some karma on karma hate crimes over here.
Okay, that's two Carnivals.
Two Carnival. All right.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. I moved that one out.
All right. Carnival it is. Boom. Gets the X. All right. So Pina Donata versus Cosmic Disco.
Golly, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, it puts you in a hard place on this one.
It does. It does. What is Cosmic?
Oh, man. I think Cosmic Disco kind of has to win.
Is.
Because
Yeah.
Never Better Club said if Cosmic Disco wins, the rest of their bottle of Cosmic Disco is getting chugged like right now. So
It said the rest of his bottle though. How much it's in the bottle?
you know that's part of the fun and mystery. It's kind of like the mystery box. We know when Peter Griffin's had choice of like all the cash or the mystery box or it's the boat. Sorry, the boat or the mystery box.
Yeah.
Is like, well, the mystery box could be the boat.
It could even be the boat.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of that same debate right here. It could be a full bottle. It could be, a quarter of a bottle.
You know what? Either way, I think that's what we do.
All right. Moving Cosmic Disco forward. Final battle here. Carnival versus Cosmic Disco. A karma on karma fight.
Yes. Yes. I know what my instincts are telling me, based on not having tried either one of these, just from your feedback, the chat feedback.
They're both
Are you thinking
phenomenal.
the same thing?
They're both phenomenal, but for the sake of there being a chug going on, I think Cosmic Disco has to win.
Yes. Yes. No doubt.
All right, Never Better Club. You heard it.
I want to see a video.
Your comment was heard. It is now the winner, Cosmic Disco. All right. Well,
Throwing down the gauntlet.
throwing down the gauntlet there. The gauntlet champ is Cosmic Disco.
Nice.
Yay. All right. Well, hey, that was a fun game. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. So, hey, loved having you on. It's been phenomenal. And wanted to go ahead and give you a chance to, let everyone know where they can find you and how they can keep up with you? And anything else you want to go ahead and share with everyone?
It's real simple. Instagram at Modern Rugged. That's really the only social media platform that I'm on. I have accounts other places, but yeah, come find me on Instagram and look up Modern Rugged, and reach out to me on the DMs. I love to talk hot sauce. I'm all about the hot sauce community, so
There we go.
I really appreciate you having me on.
Hey, I've been very glad to have you here tonight. You know, going through your journey on what got you into the hot sauce game has been, very, very eye-opening, and also great to hear. It's always great to hear everyone's chance to, segue in and where they're at, how they got where they're at now. So glad to have you on. Thank you for joining us tonight. And hey, look forward to having you on again soon.
Man, I appreciate it. Anytime.
All right. All right. Well, hey, once again, hope everyone enjoyed tonight's show. It was phenomenal time being able to run through the hot or not and give these Cajun sauces our swear word rating. Once again, we had Cerberus as well as Hydra. Both phenomenal sauces. If you want to check some out for yourself, go ahead and head over to unitedsauces.com, where you can find Cajohn's line, as well as, hey, just let them know that Brandon Swear sent you. So that if you're looking for, as far as the links for Bronze, they will be down below. You'll also see the updated descriptors of our breakdown on these sauces on Instagram coming tomorrow. Hey, huge shout out to podvision.io for helping us put this show on. Hey, I couldn't do any of this without them. They have helped us get this thing going. If you're looking for someone to help you launch your brand, maybe revive your brand, or just jumpstart you to the next point where you need to be, I highly recommend podvision.io. And hey, links once again for all products will be down below. If you enjoyed what we're doing here tonight, catch us on replays, catch us live every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central. And for everything from the world of hot, I'm Brandon Swear, and this has been the Swear Word.